Okay, welcome to your daily focus for March the 29th, 2018. I missed a day somehow. I don't know how I did that, but I asked for the energy of the 30th, and I did the 30th, and I posted the 30th. So, thank you so much to you guys because you've alerted me right away. One person in particular alerted me right away and said, no, 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 well, what days is this for again? And I thought for a second, and I looked at the calendar, and I went, oh my. So here we are. My apologies for, guess I'm proving I'm human again. Let's tap into these cards. So thank you. Thank you for all of your positive, loving, supportive energy that I get every single day from you guys. Thank you so, so much. Look at this. We have the Strength card. I kind of get this. We want to be grounded today. We want to, and we want to feel the stability, especially in relationships. We want to, we want the connection today, the compassion today. Nine of Swords. Oh, what are we fearing? What are we worrying about? Okay, stop, stop, stop. Please stop. Okay, these little fears, these little worries, these little concerns, you will grow them into giant mountains that you will never be able to successfully climb if you allow your mind to take off in a negative way. So be careful of your subconscious thoughts. This is another day where we have to be very conscious of what we are thinking about, what we are stating. Because we are actually inviting that energy in. Everything begins with a thought. It's an energy. So we don't want to invite things in because we are constantly playing over that, oh, I don't know, that argument you had, or where you dropped the ball, or where you said something you shouldn't have, or you should have said something and you didn't, or maybe it was an action that you were supposed to do or not do, or in your mind you weren't supposed to do those things. Be very aware that you're having this and change your thought. Okay, please change your thought. So if you're having a hard time switching from these anxiety thoughts or worry or fear or despair or loneliness, whatever it is, and you can't seem to snap yourself away from that train of thought, think of a monkey water skiing with a pink bandana on, eating a banana, eating a watermelon. Okay, so what happens there, and it's scientifically proven, okay? So what happens there is your mind can't stay in that subconscious, depressive playing of negative thoughts in your mind. And imagine that monkey water skiing with the pink bandana eating the watermelon at the same time, so it has to switch lanes. And so it has to completely leave that thought behind in order to imagine that monkey. And you get this little spark of a giggle in your brain because it's ludicrous what you are imagining. And it just brings in that little happy vibration just for a second. So then attach yourself to that and start focusing on what you want to step into, who you want to become. Look at that, the Ace of Wands, who you want to become. That strong butterfly with the strong wings flying to heights that you never thought you possibly could when you first emerged out of that cocoon. You thought you'd never be able to be this strong. So see yourself with that strength. Where's our strength card? See yourself with that strength today. Tap into who you are as a person. Notice your compassion, your trust, your beauty, the luxury of you in somebody else's life, what you bring to the table, your talents, your gifts. and express it in the world through creativity, through a harmony, through helping, through your talents and gifts, your abilities. Leading with integrity, leading by example, gaining the respects of others, not by what you say, but by how you act, what you do, how you give to the world, or maybe your community, or maybe to your children, or a loved one, or a next door neighbor. We start with the Strength card, and the Strength card is all about, she sits next to that lion. She doesn't fear for her life. And the lion definitely is not going to be hurting her. Total trust on both ends. And so maybe we are moving into how do we bring the harmony into our relationships? What is the compromise that needs to be made here? Where am I holding on too strongly to something that doesn't work for me but works against me? So how can I go forward in my day with a more accepting, more giving attitude? And this is where we start to say, oh, I'm a bad person because I did this one thing once. And it just, that is just the icon for who I am because I did it once. And I'm going to beat myself up about it nonstop because I deserve for somebody to say that was wrong. Because I know it was wrong. This is where, you get home from work at the end of the day and you can't stop thinking about that person who cut you off on the way to work. And the anger that came out of you, and you keep reliving that anger and keep bringing that anger back to life. Maybe you said something and it slipped out and you didn't want to say it, and yeah, you kind of thought there was some truth to it, but it wasn't the way to deliver the message, and what a horrible person I am for saying it in that manner, hurting that person in such a way. What gives me the right? And you pull yourself down of feeling unworthy or undeserving. And you keep affirming that that's the person that you should be going forward instead of affirming the person that you want to step into, the person you want to become. Of reaching those goals, reaching those successes. Ace of Wands. I've been saying over and over all week that I feel like I'm doing readings more for the new moon on April the 15th with this ace energy constantly coming up. New beginnings, new starts, planting the seeds, getting the soil ready for those seeds. So we are really in a preparation time as we go forward towards the full moon this weekend to plan our new beginnings. So you have to start thinking about what seeds am I putting into the ground. If I'm going to be putting a seed into the ground, I have to know what that mature plant likes. Does it like an acidy soil, or does it like it loamy? Does it like it wet? Does it like full sun? And preparing the way for that seed. And so we are being asked to prepare the way for those seeds that we want to plant. When aces come up in readings, it's not the path you're in. It's the path you are going to step into. It's the path that awaits you. And so we are strengthening ourselves. I see that butterfly, and right away I think of that poor little butterfly that just got out of the cocoon, never thinking they'd be this strong, this full of vitality, of passion. So this is a day not to beat yourself up. Please don't do that today. It's a day to know that you can succeed. To know that you are a person that is deserving, worthy, and you're up to the challenge. I mean, start dreaming about yourself in future tense so that you are so excited when you get out of bed in the morning, because that is the person you are creating. That is the person you are becoming. That is the future you see for yourself. That is and believe it. See it, believe it, and it will manifest. That's what this is. The seeds being planted, the new path beginning. Let's get an affirmation card, shall we? The Seven of Fire. Personal best, going the distance, perseverance and nonconformity. I'm unstoppable. My passion pushes obstacles aside as I engage in a sustained effort. I know how to bend, but I won't compromise on what's most important to me. If others aren't happy with the course I'm on, I don't have to let their concerns affect me. I release the temptation to resist challenges, and I trust that I can make things happen as I live life on my own terms. Inspired solutions present themselves. Inspired solutions present themselves. So don't keep playing over and over that horrible day, that one moment in time, that snapshot you took of a yuck moment in your life. Rather, understand how that's not going to be a part of your existence going forward. Inspired solutions present themselves. You will see the way. I'm unstoppable. Are you unstoppable? Do you feel unstoppable? Do you jump out of bed in the morning with such passion and vigor because you are unstoppable and you know that about yourself? Because you are, but you have to know that before you start jumping out of bed in the morning. My passion pushes aside obstacles and I engage in a sustained effort. And 2018 is the 11, and it's all about that sustained effort, that commitment that we make to ourselves. Let's get an animal card. Tomorrow's the bear. Not often I can say that. I'm gonna blame it on Mercury retrograde. I don't know if that could be or not, but obviously it messed up my communication with you. Look at this. Strut your stuff. Know your beauty. Know your strength. Know your courage. Know your passion. Know your your love. Your deep love that you have to share with, yes, everybody, but yourself. It's about knowing it. Strut your stuff with the peacock. Peacock loses every single feather throughout the course of a year. No feather lasts over a year on the peacock. And so it's like a totally renewal. It's constantly transforming. And it's okay with that. It knows its beauty because of that. Okay, let's get the peacock. Here we go. Beauty, confidence, foresight, and clairvoyance. Never bend your head, always hold it high. Look the world straight in the eye. Peacock is completely aware of his beauty and wants you to work on believing that you too are beautiful inside and out. Peacock believes that you have lost all confidence with your inner and outer appearance. So oftentimes, to regain that confidence, you have to fake it to make it. And it's then that you push yourself into a vibration which is a true self. Peacock may have come into your life to show you that you are coming onto a new spiritual growth path. It may be time to begin working on becoming a certified Reiki, or possibly take a tarot or meditation class. If you're feeling less than beautiful, embrace the peacock and allow him to help you strut your stuff. I think that's it for peacock. So know your beauty. And sometimes, yeah, we have to, especially when you're not feeling all that strong and all that confident, you're feeling a sadness, or that is the most important time to dress yourself up and look your very best when you look in the mirror. It changes your energy. It changes your take on you every time you look in the mirror. You look in the mirror and you haven't combed your hair and you're still in your PJs, and you're going to see that worn out person. You're going to relate to that worn out person, that tired person, that sad person. So, ladies, put on your makeup. Guys, gel up the hair. Do your hair different. Yeah, I wouldn't suggest haircuts during a Mercury retrograde without great thought. Put on some cool clothes, some nice clothes, some clothes that make you feel alive and ready to face the world and conquer the world, and then look the world straight in the eye. And until we meet again, remember, I do love you.